Welcome to Wave and E-Flow. Today we're doing a short 10-minute practice to help those of you with any sort of niggling shoulder pain or neck pain. This 10-minute flow is for you if you're trying to loosen up some shoulders, have a bit of stiffness through that top half of the body. So as we come to our practice, sit cross-legged in the center of your mat, hands to knees. Try and inhale, sit a little bit taller, a little bit stronger. Maybe shut down the eyes for just a second here to tune into everything that's happening. Bring your total awareness to every muscle in your body as you start to move. Maybe open the eyes and bring some cat-cow motions into this seated pose. So as you inhale, pull your heart forward. Use the knees to help you do so. Exhale, squeeze the tummy in, really curve through the back of the body. Inhale, opens up the heart, broaden through the collarbone, shift your weight forward. Exhale, squeeze everything in, really try and tuck in like a little ball. Inhale, pull your heart forward again. Use that hand to knee connection to help you get there. Exhale, squeeze everything in, tuck the chin towards the chest. Your next inhale, come back seated upright. And then reach the arms around you, send the fingers towards the sky. Turn over to the left side as you bring your left hand just gently to the earth, tenting onto the fingertips. Reach the right arm up towards the sky. Really reaching through the side of the body. Try and bring that bicep behind the ear to open up through the chest. Inhale comes back to centers. Both hands reach up to the sky. Exhale, reach over to the opposite side. So right hand just gently touches the earth. Really reach up with the left arm. Really reach. Breathing into the side of the body as we start to waken up the torso here. Next inhale comes back to center. Bring both hands back to the knees and start to draw circles with those shoulders, really starting to rotate some space here. So it's tempting to kind of just shrug the shoulders up and down. See instead how you can bring circular motions into that. So really shrugging the shoulders forward, up, back, down. Making sure you're building that rotation with your breath. Exhale, side out, relax the shoulders. Inhale, send the fingers up high to the sky. See if you can interlace the hands. Maybe flip the palms so they face up to the ceiling. Straighten through the elbows, straighten through the arms if you can. Inhale, really try and push those hands into the ceiling like you're trying to stamp your palms onto that part of the room. Exhale, release the hands back to the knees, side out. Start to draw circles with those shoulders again, but this time bring your fingertips on tops of the shoulders. And as you start to draw circles, do so with your elbows, trying to draw in the biggest circles that you can. Imagine you have paintbrushes attached to the ends of your elbows, and you're trying to draw some big, crazy circles on the walls around you. Really create the biggest circles you can. Use your breath to help you expand through the chest. Lift your shoulders. Exhale, side out. Relax. Take a deep inhale. Look towards the left. Head is the only thing that moves. Exhale, look towards the right. Inhale, looks towards the left. A little more left. Exhale, looks right. A little further right. One more time. You've got this. Inhale, looks left. A little further left. Exhale, look towards the right. Further right than you have before. Inhale, come to center. Relax the shoulders and start to walk it forward. Come to a tabletop position. So your wrist creases are parallel to the top of the mat. Fingers spread wide apart from one another. Allow your knees to sit directly underneath your hips. Have a straight, flat back as your tummy pulls in, core engaged. Gonna take a few cat-cows here. So next inhale, drops the belly, broaden through the collarbones, open the heart forward. Exhale, push the ground away, squeeze everything in. Inhale, opens up the heart, really allow the belly to dip here, gaze forward. Exhale, chin to chest, push the ground away with the hands, dome up between the shoulders. Really bring your focus into the shoulders here. As you inhale, pull the heart forward. Create a valley with the shoulders in the back of the body. Exhale, push the ground away. Dome up between the shoulder blades. Nice job. Come back to stillness, straight, flat back. Come to Anahatasana, puppy pose. So it sounds fancy, but it's really simple. Keep your knees exactly where they are, underneath your hips, hips above the knees. And keep that lower body where it is as you start to walk your hands forward to the top of the mat, reaching as far forward as you can. Maybe you stay here, maybe you start to lower further down. See if you can allow your forearms to reach the mat, forehead touches the ground. Slowly just sigh it out here, relax everything. Let the belly hang out, let it be a happy belly, an unpretentious belly that just celebrates life. Let it hang here. And really release through those shoulders as you feel the stretch happen through that upper part of the back. On your next inhale, push the ground away, come back to the tabletop position, fingers spread wide, wrists directly underneath your shoulders, tummy pulling in. Next inhale sends that right arm high to the sky. Really, really reach with those fingertips. Try and create as much space as you can between both hands. Exhale, guide the right arm underneath the left armpit, thread the needle. Allow the back of the right arm to meet the ground. As you bend that left elbow, allow the side of the right head to just lightly touch the ground. Maybe you stay here, maybe you tent onto the left fingertips, walk the left arm forward, creating an L shape with the arms. As you inhale, really try and send those left fingertips further towards the top of the mat. Right arm reaches more in that direction, towards the left side of the room. Deep inhale here. Exhale, return the left hand in front of the face. Push the ground away on the next inhale. Reach up with that right arm. Exhale, back to tabletop. Maybe take a few cat-cows here. Valley between the shoulders. Then dome up between the shoulders. Really creating some expansive rotation here. And then find stillness in your tabletop once more. Same thing, opposite side. So inhale, left arm reaches high to the sky. Really try and create a kinetic chain from right wrist to elbow to shoulder, elbow to left fingertips. Reach higher than you did before. Exhale, guide the left arm underneath the right armpit. Reach over to the side of the room. Keep the knees directly underneath the hips. Hips directly above the knees. Maybe tent onto your right hand. Start to walk your right hand towards the top of the mat, creating that L shape with your arms. Try and take the weight out of the neck, out of the ear, and push the back of that left arm into the ground. Let the belly hang out here. Take one more deep, powerful inhale. Send the right arm further towards the top of the mat. And then exhale, return the right hand in front of the face. Push the ground away as you inhale, send the left arm high to the sky. Really reach with the fingertips. Exhale, come back to your tabletop. Keep the fingers spreading wide apart from one another. Tuck the toes behind you. And inhale, bend the knees and try and send the hips high towards the sky, downward facing dog. So maybe you need to walk your hands a little bit further forward here to increase the distance between your wrists and your toes. But keep those knees bent as you really try and straighten through the back of the body. Push the ground away with the palms of the hands as they push into the earth. Try and externally rotate the biceps. Allow some space between your shoulders and your ears. Exhale, look between your hands. Step to the top of the mat. Come to a standing forward fold here and just sigh it out. Let everything go. Relax the top half of the body. Relax the back of the neck. Really sigh it out. Let gravity do the work in this pose as you open up some space between every vertebrae in this fold. Slowly on your inhale, start to restack the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Shrug the shoulders up and back. Allow the palms to face forward in your Tadasana mountain pose. Inhale, send the fingers high to the sky. Grab onto the right wrist, pull over to the left side of the room. Keep the hips facing forward. Equal weight through both feet. Inhale, fingers go up high. Exhale, opposite wrist, pull over towards the side. Deep inhale here. Try and pull the bicep behind the ear so you can bring your gaze to the ceiling. Inhale, fingers go high. Keep the back nice and straight as you exhale. Hinge at the hips. Tummy pulls in. Bow it forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Fingers to shins. Exhale, step it back. Take a high plank. In your high plank, try and have your heels pulling back towards the back of the room so you have a straight line all the way through the hips to the top of the body. Try and dome up between the shoulder blades as you push the ground away. And then gaze at the top of the mat as you exhale, lower down all the way to the ground, elbows brush in by the ribcage. Inhale, take a cobra pose, so push the tops of the feet into the mat. Lift with your heart, not with your hands. Try and flutter your hands off of the mat. Just one more breath here. Exhale, lower it down. Nice job. Reach the right arm out, the left arm out. Allow your arms to come to a T, reaching as far in opposite directions as they can. And keep your gaze over your right arm as you slowly start to rotate over onto the left side of the body. Stack the hips on top of one another. Maybe bend the right leg. Allow the sole of the right foot to just gently meet the ground behind you. And start to breathe into that stretch through the left shoulder. Deep, meaningful inhales, deep, gentle exhales. Rather than going to that full space that you can possibly get to, just go to that space where you start to feel the stretch and breathe into that. Really enjoying the changes here. Next inhale, come back to center. Turn the head to look over the left arm. Keep both arms reaching far wide from one another and start to roll over onto the right side of the body. Bend the left leg. Allow the sole of the left foot to meet the ground behind you. Once again, take deep, meaningful, slow breaths into that right shoulder space as we really start to stretch into something here. Exhale, come back to center. Rock the hips side to side. Push the ground away. Come to a seated hero pose. So you're simply sitting on top of your heels. Nice and strong here, legs together. If for some reason this is really uncomfortable, you can take a block, a book, a cushion, whatever, and place it under your bum, between your bum and your heels. As you're in this seated pose, start to shrug the shoulders up and back. Exhale, sigh it out, let something go. Inhale, send the fingers up high to the sky. Exhale, bend the arms, allow the right arm to come under the left, and allow the elbows to sit into each other's creases. Maybe bind the arms in front of yourself here, coming into eagle arms, allowing the palms of the hands to touch. If that doesn't happen, it doesn't matter. Grab onto the tops of the shoulders. It's exactly the same pose, exactly the same benefits through the shoulders, so do what's right for your body. Keeping the elbows in line with the shoulders, take one more inhale here. Maybe push the tongue to the roof of the mouth and slowly send the elbows to the sky. Just a micro back bend here. Exhale, release. Shake it out. Nice job here. Inhale, reach around you. All up, 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 up. Exhale, bend the arms. Eagle arms opposite side. So left arm underneath right. Bind the hands if you can. If you can't, just grab onto the tops of the shoulders. It's the same effect, same pose. Same loving sensations as you inhale, send the elbows up just a little bit. Squeeze the tummy in, push the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Exhale, shake it out. Now interlace the fingers behind you. As you interlace your hands, try and inhale, straighten the arms, puff out the chest, keep the tummy squeezing in, really opening up through the shoulders, the front of the body here. If this isn't within reach, it doesn't matter. Just grip with the hands and gently straighten the arms to that place wherever you start to feel that opening through the chest. Breathe into the sensations here. Exhale, release. Come to a child's pose. Send the arms out long in front of you, forehead to mat. Take one more deep, powerful inhale here as you feel your chest pushed into the top of the thighs. Exhale, sigh it out. When you're ready, slowly roll onto the back. Squeeze the knees in towards the chest. Rock it left to right, right to left. One more deep inhale here. And exhale, release. Let it all go. Flop the legs out open wide. Tuck the shoulder blades in underneath the chest. Maybe allow the hands to rest on top of the belly. Close the eyes for just a moment here. And take a deep, final, powerful inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Start to relax everything, every muscle. Allow your body to recover. Allow the muscles to come back together to relax. Let everything you've just done sink into your body for just a moment. Let the shoulders be heavy. Rest into the ground. Side out, let it go. And if you can't let it go, simply just let it be. Then when you're ready, start to wiggle the fingers, the toes, rotate the wrists, rotate the ankles, draw circles, and then reach in opposite directions of the body, hands and feet. Deep inhale, stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale, roll over onto the side. Try and keep your eyes closed. Gently push the ground away, come to a seated position, cross-legged. Try and keep your eyes closed together if you can. When you're ready, inhale, reach up all around you. Exhale, hands to heart center. Namaste. Well done. You've just done a quick 10-minute vinyasa yoga to help loosen up the shoulders, find some shoulder space here. If for any reason you enjoyed that, you want more of it, you'd like something that's a little bit more challenging, maybe something a little bit easier, please get in touch. We'd love to help you and design a custom class for you to help relieve your shoulder pain. Thank you so much for practicing yoga today, and we hope to hear from you soon. Namaste.